I guess the most obvious point is the current pandemic, because we have been waiting for a vaccine for quite some time, and now we're still waiting for any drug to really cure COVID. And if we can design those drugs much faster, then everybody will benefit.
Welcome to Chelonia Podcast, a podcast about the use of scientific discoveries and of technology applications. We provide the best information on projects participated by Chelonia and many more.
My name is Gabriella Bernardi, I'm a science journalist, and today's program I will be talking to Sebastian Wingbermühle from KTH. Would you please introduce yourself and tell us something about the role of your company on the LIGATE project?
Well, I'm a postdoc and I've just joined the Royal Institute of Technology in Stockholm. My role in LIGATE will be to have a look at free energy calculations for ligands bound to proteins, to have a solid estimate which potential drug molecules might be useful to test further. So I'll join in after the docking people have supplied me with a couple of good candidates, and then I can use my skills on free energy simulations to rank those candidates so that we can only test the most useful ones in experiment later on.
What are the goals that you expect from this project?
Well, in the end, I hope that we all together can come up with a pipeline that makes it very easy for everybody to come up with a good potential drug against whatever disease is currently relevant. That could be COVID-19, for instance. So right now it's still complicated because you start with a huge amount of potential candidates, and you really don't know which of them to synthesize. And at the end of the project, I hope that we have a pipeline that you can just put all them in, and you run through this pipeline, and in the end you have just a few candidates that you actually need to produce in the lab, and that can speed up drug development a lot. That's what I hope for.
What do you think are the benefits of the European community and for the society in general?
The benefits of the project, or?
Yeah, the LIGATE project.
So, on the one hand, we have the benefit that as it is funded by the European Union, we can collaborate with people from all countries in Europe and join their expertise. And what we can return is that if we can speed up drug development, that will help everybody in the entire European Union, because we can find new drugs. We can find new drugs for new diseases much more rapidly. I guess the most obvious point is the current pandemic, because we have been waiting for a vaccine for quite some time, and now we're still waiting for any drug to really cure COVID. And if we can design those drugs much faster, then everybody will benefit.
Okay, thank you very much, Sebastian Wingbermühle, for joining us today.
If you have any questions about today's show, you can get in touch on LIGATE Twitter, and feel free to subscribe to Chelonia.Swiss website and be a part of the community. In the meantime, stay tuned for our next interview.